Hello everyone, good morning. Welcome to Super Coaching Regulatory Bodies by Testbook. So we are back with another English session for your upcoming regulatory bodies exams. We have been doing these English sessions for quite some time now. And today also we are going to solve some very interesting English questions. Questions that are prominently asked in your phase 1 exams. And let's begin the session. Good morning to all of you, those who have joined. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe to our channel and like and share this video. Without wasting any time, let's go to the first question of the day. Let's start with error spotting. Now, this is a question of multiple errors. There could be one error or there could be two errors in the sentence. You have to find out which part of the sentence has the error. So as you can see, the act of working out a local budget are a political matter, and it can only be understood if the politics of the situation is taken in account. Now, first of all, when we say the act of working out a local budget, we are talking about this noun act. The word act here becomes our subject, right? The word act here becomes our subject. And this subject is singular in nature. The act or the action of doing something, it is singular in nature. So according to this act, the noun should be, the verb should also be singular. Subject of agreement match hona chahiye. The act is a political matter. It is not the act are a political matter. So the first error is in part B of the sentence. So if we get B as the answer, then we have to go with either A and B or B and D. These are the only two potentially correct answers. So we can eliminate the remaining three of them. Okay, Vaishnavi says, I am from science background. Can I give RBI Grade B 2026? Definitely, you can also try for RBI Grade B 2025 next year, because RBI Grade B as an exam, it requires about, let's say, 8 to 10 months of preparation. So even if you start today, even if you start practicing from today, you can definitely think about your RBI Grade B next year. In fact, we have started a Laksh batch for the same purpose. If you check out in the description box, you can see RBI Grade B join 2025 Laksh batch. If you're interested, you can enroll in that batch. Okay, 2026 is again 2 years from now. If you're not eligible education wise, or you're still in college, you're still pursuing your graduation, then of course you will have to wait for your graduation or not. But if you are a graduate, if you have completed your education, then definitely you can opt for next year, Vaishnavi. Okay. Anyway, coming back to our question. So first error is in part B, and A also does not look. A sounds correct, right? The act of working out a local budget. Working out a local budget means making or creating a local budget. Hai. And it can only be understood if the politics of the situation is taken in account. See, we always use the phrase take into account. You have to take into account many aspects. You have to take into account many features. So we say take into account and not take in account. So D here also has the error. Preposition ka error. Hai na? So we can go with option number B and D. Option number 3 as your correct answer. So these are the two parts of the sentence that have the error. Is this clear? I hope it is understood. I hope the logic is clear to all of you. All right. Let's go to the next second question. Error-based questions, they require a lot of understanding of grammar. Your grammar should be absolutely top-notch. Only then you will be able to solve these types of questions. The young king is more braver than his experienced right man in dealing with warfare. He did not get scared when the news of a sudden attack on the palace reached him while hunting in the forest. Bravery is indeed of paramount importance to become a rightful king. Yes, A part में error है. More braver is the obviously wrong part. Absolutely correct, because braver already is in comparative degree. Braver ये जो word है ये already comparative है ना. Brave, braver, bravest. So we don't require more here. When do we use more? We use more when we cannot write er or est at the end of an adjective. For example, intelligent cannot become intelligenter and intelligentest. So we say more intelligent and most intelligent, right? So here more is not required. It is superfluous. It is unnecessary. So the right answer is option number A. Very good. This was simple. The sentence looked very challenging. It looked very difficult, but the error was very simple. Next. Third question of the day. This development comes after Global Times reported Chinese regulators have also been step up a crackdown on cryptocurrency mining operations in the country. Sheetal says A में error है, but is there error only in A? The development कम के जगह comes आएगा ये तो obvious है ना. This is very correct because development is singular, so verb should also be singular. The development comes after some Global Times reported something. So there is error in part A, but if you see, you have multiple options with A as the answer, right? You have multiple options with A as your answer. So either it is A, C, only A. AC भी तो है ना, मल्टीपल तो नहीं है, AC है. CD नहीं चलेगा, B, only B नहीं चलेगा. No, error is also wrong. Is there error in part C? Yes, there is error in part C because Chinese regulators have been stepping up. Step up का मतलब होता है to put more effort in a particular work. किसी एक particular काम में ज्यादा मेहनत करना. नहीं, stepped up भी नहीं आएगा. अगर आपने इधर stepped कर दिया ना ed लगा के, then this will become a passive voice. But we are looking for active voice. Because who is doing the action of stepping up on crackdown? Crackdown means taking action on cryptocurrency, है ना. एक्शन ले लेना. क्रैकडाउन करने का मतलब होता है एक्शन ले लेना, रेड डालना एक प्रकार से, है ना. तो कौन कर रहा है ये रेड डालने का काम? चाइनीज रेगुलेटर्स ही तो कर रहे हैं ना. हु आर डूइंग दिस एक्शन? चाइनीज रेगुलेटर्स आर डूइंग दिस एक्शन. So if Chinese regulators are active in nature, they are doing the action, then the verb should also be active. The verb should also be active. They have been stepping up this crackdown, this raid on cryptocurrency mining operations in their country, right? So the error is in part C as well. So your answer here should be both A and C, option number 1. Is it clear? Okay, I hope the logic is clear. All right, let's go to fill in the blanks now. Vocabulary based questions. She worked with a dash resistance to interruptions. Very tricky words, huh? Very difficult words. See, pernicious, forlorn, pertinacious, plebiscite, parabolic. Just by looking at the words, the morale goes down. कि कहाँ से आए words ये? What is the meaning of all these words? If you don't know the meaning of any of these words, then you can skip the question in your exams as well, because it's always better to skip than give a wrong answer. A and C में confusion है, शीतल कह रहे हैं. Okay. Vaishnavi, would you like to attempt this question? C के साथ जाऊंगी, शीतल कह रहे हैं. Okay. Vaishnavi goes with 1. She worked with a dash resistance to interruption. See, imagine करो एक lady है, okay, who is very strict kind of person and who does not like interruptions of any kind when she is working. She does not like people interrupting her work. So she resists any kind of interruptions. She says, no, interrupt mat karo. When I am working, don't interrupt me. And if anyone interrupts her, she basically becomes very angry. She becomes very, aggressive. कि नहीं चलेगा मेरे साथ, है ना? So इस प्रकार के behavior को कहते हैं, yes, इस प्रकार के behavior को कहते हैं pertinacious. Pertinacious basically means persistent resistance. Continuously वो resist ही करती है, continuously वो oppose ही करती है अगर कोई उसको interrupt करता है. This is the meaning of the sentence, right? Forlorn means sad and lonely. So we are not talking about a sad feeling or a lonely feeling. Plebiscite का मतलब होता है general opinion of the public. Vote for or against a proposal. Okay. And parabolic is expressed by a parable, expressed by a story. And pernicious means someone who is very wicked or evil. So if you look at the meanings of all these words, the only contextually correct word here is option number C. So Sheetal, your gut feeling was absolutely right. Spot on. Very good. All right, next question. Shailaja was the dash image of the country doctor for whom the health of her patients was of utmost importance. Country doctor क्या होता है? What is who is a country doctor? होमवर्क के लिए ये क्वेश्चन है आपका. फाइंड आउट करके बताइए कमेंट करके नीचे, वीडियो के नीचे, व्हाट और हु इज अ कंट्री डॉक्टर. जिसके लिए अपने पेशेंट्स की हेल्थ सबसे बड़ी इंपॉर्टेंस की बात है, बाकी कुछ मैटर नहीं करता. ऐसे प्रकार के डॉक्टर हैं. और ये उसका कैसा इमेज है शैलजा का? व्हाट काइंड ऑफ इमेज इज दिस? इज इट अ डेमोनिक इमेज? डेमोनिक तो नहीं लग रहा है, बिकॉज इट कम्स फ्रॉम द वर्ड डेमन. It has a negative connotation, negative meaning. Profound image, archetypal image, apocryphal image, या acerbic image. Now, try to figure out a simple word which is suitable in this fill in the blank. She was the perfect image. है ना? Perfect आता है दिमाग में. She was the ideal image. है ना? Of a country doctor. So we are looking for some word which means perfect or ideal or suitable. Yes or no? Which word do you think is the expression of perfect or ideal or suitable? The right answer here is archetypal, option number 3. Why option number 3 is the right answer? Because archetypal means the literal meaning is prototype or the original one, but you can also use it in the context of the perfect one or the perfect example of something, the perfect representation of something. Yes. Profound nahi. Profound means something that has intellectual depth. This is a profound lecture. That was a profound analysis of this philosophy, of this theory. है ना? He has profound knowledge of physics. She has profound knowledge of mathematics. So knowledge can be profound, analysis can be profound, which has intellectual depth, right? Demonic, as I said, comes from the word demon, and it means evil or wicked or bad, so it is not going to be the right answer. Apocryphal also means doubtful or spurious, something which cannot be trusted easily, something which is very doubtful. And acerbic is very bitter and critical of someone, always talking negative about someone. Acerbic. Okay, so these are the words. They are brilliant words. So note them down. You can take the screenshots of the screen and revise them for your homework. Vocab is fire. Yes, absolutely. Vocab is actually fire today. And this is the level you can expect in exams like RBI Grade B, because it's not a very easy exam to crack. So obviously you'll have to up your game as well. The dash child kept on asking questions from his father to the point where he got irritated with the kid. Now generally if you see, kids are very inquisitive, we say. They want to learn so many things. Why this happens, how this happens, if this happens, what will happen, you know? They're very curious. So obviously this child will also be inquisitive. So the right answer will be option number 4. Affluent means rich, people with a lot of money. Erudite is scholar, a person who has expertise in academics. Candid is frank, without any filter. And emotional to pata hi aapko. Inquisitive means wanting to learn more, wanting to know more about things, curious. Okay, now let's come to the cloze test. Now this is a paragraph of fill in the blanks, where you have to read the entire paragraph, and there are 5 words missing in the paragraph: A, B, C, D, E, and just beside the word there is another word given. Just beside the fill in the blank there is another word given in a bracket. The word in the bracket is a suggestion. If you think that the suggestion is correct, whatever is given is correct, then you can go with the 5th option, which is no improvement required. I'll just remove the questions correctly. Okay. So if you think the suggestion is correct, then your answer will be option number 5, that is no improvement. But if you think the suggestion is wrong, then you will have to find out which one is the correct one. Okay, try karo first one. The drive up Highway 44 from northeast Indian city of Guwahati to Shillong, up in the hills, has changed in significant ways since I grew up there in the 70s and 80s. So we are talking about some highway number 44. It goes from Guwahati to Shillong. And the author says that the highway has changed considerably. Everything has changed because the author says he grew up in that part of the country or those areas in the 70s and 80s, 1970s and 80s. Okay. The clouds still dash along the distant horizon of conifer quilted hills. Conifer quilted hills means ऐसे hills which have a lot of coniferous trees. Coniferous trees are trees which look like a cone. Hmm? And quilted, quilt is like a chadar. तो हिल्स के ऊपर कॉनिफेरस ट्रीज की चादर फैलाई गई है, ऐसे उसको हम कहते हैं कॉनिफर क्विल्टेड हिल्स. तो उन हिल्स के ऊपर क्लाउड्स जो है वो कैसे हैं? द क्लाउड्स स्टिल एक्यूमुलेट, कावर, शडर, ड्रिफ्ट या हर्ल. क्लाउड्स क्या होते हैं, है ना? वी नीड अ वर्ब विच इज एसोसिएटेड विद क्लाउड्स. कोई ऐसा वर्ब जो क्लाउड के साथ एसोसिएट कर सकते हैं. क्लाउड्स डैश along the horizon. Horizon यानी कि that imaginary line where the sky and the land appear to meet at a place is called as the horizon. तो वहां दूर तक होराइजन पे बादल जो है वो क्या होते हैं? एक्यूमुलेट होते हैं. कॉवर, COWR, कॉवर क्या होता है? वी डोंट नो. शडर, ड्रिफ्ट, हर्ल, कंफ्यूजिंग वर्ड्स. हाँ, द राइट आंसर इज ड्रिफ्ट. बिकॉज ड्रिफ्ट का मतलब होता है आगे बढ़ना, बहते बहते आगे बढ़ना. द वन थिंग दैट यू हैव टू फोकस हियर इज द वर्ड along. फिल इन द ब्लैंक के बाद जो along वर्ड है ना, ये वर्ड आपके लिए बहुत जरूरी है. दिस इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. ड्रिफ्ट along the distant horizon. बिकॉज कावर मीन्स टू मूव बैक इनटू ए लो पोजिशन बिकॉज ऑफ फियर. डर के पीछे हट जाना, है ना? डर के पीछे हट जाना. शडर इज टू सडनली शेक वेरी हार्ड, ट्रेम्बल, especially because of an unpleasant feeling or thought. अनप्लेजेंट फीलिंग और थॉट के वजह से शडर होते हैं. पीपल शडर, है ना? कांपने लगते. हर्ल इज टू थ्रो समथिंग विद ग्रेट फोर्स. जैसे पानी में पत्थर फेंकते हैं ना जोर से, दूर तक किसका पत्थर जाता है, हर्ल. सही है. एंड एक्यूमुलेट का मतलब होता है गैदर होना. तो क्लाउड्स जो है वो गैदर नहीं हो रहे, प्लस अलोंग के साथ है. जैसे जैसे होराइजन जा रहा है वैसे वैसे वो बादल भी जा रहे हैं उसके साथ, ड्रिफ्ट होते चले जा रहे हैं. सो इट इज एक्चुअली अ वेरी सिंपल फिल इन द ब्लैंक. बाकी वर्ड्स आपको बस कंफ्यूज करने के लिए दिए हैं. So you have to understand what the sentence says. You have to try to imagine what the paragraph is talking about. Imagine this story in your head and then figure out the answer. Clear? First fill in the blanks. सभी समझ में आया सभी को? Okay. Second fill in the blank. Accumulate means gather, ना वैष्णवी? एक साथ इकट्ठा होना, gather. So he said there are the clouds which drift along the distant horizon, but there is more construction along the road. Along this road there is construction work going on. And what else is there along the road? Brick making factories are there. ईंटें बनाने वाली फैक्ट्रीज है वहां पर. Dash smoke into the sky. There is smoke coming out from those factories. Obviously when they are making bricks, there is going to be some burning, there is going to be some smoke, right? So when anything just releases smoke in the air, what do we say? They are panting smoke into the air, they are puffing smoke into the air, ranting, rambling, bulging. Generally if you see, this word is associated even with people who smoke cigarettes. He is dash the smoke of a cigarette in front of everyone. सबके सामने सिगरेट के स्मोक को वो क्या कर रहा है? Rambling. Amit Kumar says rambling. Okay, Sheetal also goes with rambling. But think about smoke coming from people's mouths when they smoke cigarettes. What is it called? ट्रेन पुराने जमाने में when the old steam engines used to be there, आवाज करती थी फू फू, ऐसे आपने देखा होगा कार्टून्स में, फिल्मों में. So when the steam used to come out of that engines, no, not even bulging. Bulge यानी कि जब कोई चीज स्वेल हो जाती है, सूजन आ जाती है ना, स्वेलिंग होता है, उसको बल्जिंग कहते हैं. पफिंग ये वर्ड नहीं सुना आपने? पफ, PUFF, पफ, पफ ऑफ स्मोक, है ना? पफ ऑफ स्मोक, यस वैष्णवी, एब्सोल्युटली राइट. पफिंग, है ना? To blow or come out in clouds or to smoke a cigarette or a pipe, etc. Is this clear? So again, what we did here was we tried to associate these words with some other example in our personal lives, and that gave us the hint कैसे आंसर तक पहुंच सकते हैं. You have to think out of the box. Ranting means to speak or complain about something in a loud, angry and rather confused way. Rant about something. When you are angry about someone or something, you just speak out, complain, and you yell in front of everyone. Ramble on also means to talk very confused, talk in a very confused way, and unnecessarily extend what you are talking is called rambling on something. Okay. Bulging is to stick out, कोई चीज जब बाहर निकलती, bulge out. And the word that is originally given, panting, means to breathe quickly. जैसे dogs panting करते हैं ना, for example after running or because it is very hot, you breathe very quickly. or when you run fast, हाफना जिसको हम कहते हैं, panting. ठीक है, चलिए let's go to the next. C, fill in the blank. ये वाला थोड़ा सा ट्रिकी है because of the words. So smoke panting into the sky and dash of red earth where cranes have dash into the hillsides. So basically you imagine this scenario, there are hills, okay, and the author is saying that they are making bricks in the factories nearby. What are bricks made of? They are made of sand, they are made of soil which come from the hills or nearby areas. Cranes here means the big machines. We are not talking about the bird crane. Crane ये bird भी होता है, but here we are talking about the big cranes which are used in construction, है ना, JCB and all. तो आपने देखा है वो क्रेन से ऐसे पत्थरों को ऐसे निकालते हैं. They remove the stone, they remove the soil. So they are digging up the hills to make those bricks. So once the hill gets dug up, a part of the hill gets eroded और ऐसे लाइंस आ जाती है उसके ऊपर, क्योंकि वो क्रेन के जो दांत होते हैं स्टील के, लोहे के, वो दांत जहां से निकलते हैं वैसे ऐसे ऐसे करके खुदाई करते हैं ना वर्टिकली, तो वहां पे वो मार्क्स दिखते हैं आपको, वर्टिकल मार्क्स आर सीन. सो व्हाट आर दोज मार्क्स कॉल्ड? उन मार्क्स के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं, है ना. डैश ऑफ रेड अर्थ वेयर, जहां पर उन क्रेन्स ने सॉइल को निकाला है हिल साइड से. So what are those marks called? What are those marks called? Are they called punctures? Are they called wounds, gashes, blood, or slits? So the most obviously incorrect answer is blood, because we are not talking about blood actually. खून नहीं है वो. उन मार्क्स के लिए एक पर्टिकुलर वर्ड होता है, वो वर्ड ढूंढ रहे हैं हम लोग. अमित कुमार goes with gashes. शीतल goes with wounds. Yes, Vaishnavi, आपका आंसर? Vaishnavi also goes with wounds. All right. Let's see. The right answer is gashes. Yes, Amit Kumar has given the answer correctly. Gashes means a long, deep cut, generally in a skin or on the surface of something. Okay. Wound का मतलब होता है घाव. Now, if you are going with wound, then you might as well go with punctures, because puncture, now see what is the difference between gashes and puncture. Puncture is one hole. टायर में कोई नेल चला जाता है, कोई कीला चला जाता है, तो वो पंक्चर हो जाता है. It does not have to be in the form of lines. Just one small prick and the tire bursts and the balloon bursts. That is called puncture. Here we are not talking about that. We are talking about a long, deep cut. It's called gash. Wound can be zakham, generally associated with injury in human body. So ये नहीं चलेगा. Blood तो बिल्कुल नहीं चलेगा. Slit is a small little incision. What is the difference between slit and gash? Gash is a bigger version of slit. Slit is just a small little cut. तो जो हिल स्लाइड्स पे बने हैं वो स्मॉल लिटिल कट्स नहीं है. स्मॉल लिटिल कट्स नहीं है, वो बड़े बड़े गैशेस हैं, बड़े बड़े लॉन्ग डीप कट्स. स्लिट इज अ स्मॉल वन, सुपरफिशियल, नॉट डीप इनफ. ओके. हमने ये सोच के कि क्रेन से धरती को वूंड होता है. ओके. आप मेटाफर में चले गए, आप इमेजिनेशन में चले गए. धरती को ह्यूमन क्वालिटी देके पर्सोनिफाई कर दिया, क्रेन को पर्सोनिफाई कर दिया. ये कविताओं में चलेगा, फिगर्स ऑफ स्पीच जो है वो कविताओं में चलेंगे, बट नॉट हियर अनफॉर्चुनेटली. Okay. But it's good, like you're thinking in some way. It's fine. It's actually very good. Out of the box think करने से ही आंसर्स आते हैं. Amit Kumar goes with 4. Demolished. Amit Kumar, I would like you to think about the word into. ये जो into word है ना यहाँ पर, into the hill slides. Focus on that into and think about that. Do we say the cranes have demolished into the hill slides, or do we say the cranes have demolished the hill slides? Demolished verb के बाद into लगाते हैं क्या? Have you used? Do you use it in your general sentences, in your normal English? I don't think so. Demolished के बाद preposition नहीं लगता, सीधा object आ जाता है ना? Transitive verb होता है. So your idea or the thought of going with option number 4 could be premature. Yes or no? What goes with into? Occupied into, jolted into, covered into, or tear into? The original word is torn, T-O-R in torn. Torn comes from the word tear. Tear यानी कि फाड़ना, किसी चीज को फाड़ते एक प्रकार से. And tear into something होता है ना, he tore into his opponent bits and pieces. Into ये word tear के साथ लगाते हैं हम लोग. So why not think about no substitution required? The original word itself is correct. The given suggestion itself is correct. Yes, it is the right answer. No improvement required. Tear into something. Jolted भी नहीं होगा, because jolted means to move or make somebody or something move in a sudden rough way. अचानक से किसी को धक्का दे देना, jolt कर देना, हिला के रख देना, जिसको हम बोलते हैं ना, इस न्यूज ने मुझे हिला के रख दिया. Shocked, surprised, flabbergasted, jolted. Tear into. No improvement required. The least thought about answer is always no improvement required. Even in error spotting, nobody thinks of no error as the answer, because हमारी ये टेंडेंसी होती है कि एरर ढूंढने को बोला है तो एरर तो मिलेगा ही, कोई ना कोई एरर ढूंढ के निकालेंगे. नहीं मिल रहा है तो भी जबरदस्ती ढूंढते हैं एरर. नहीं, कुछ तो एरर होगा, ढूंढ के निकालेंगे. ह्यूमन साइकोलॉजी एट वर्क. Anyway, last pillar देखते हैं. The word that is given is jingling, and these are your options. So imagine these trucks. Okay, and these trucks are round bellied. Round bellied trucks means they have those cylindrical containers in which generally some liquid is kept. It could be water, it could be milk, it could be petroleum products like petrol, diesel, whatever. So the tankers, these tankers, they are called tankers, ना water tanker and all. They are laboring up. Laboring up means धीरे 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 करके वो आगे बढ़ रहे हैं. Their round bellies dash with fuel. इनके अंदर ये क्या भरा है? ये राउंड बेलीज के अंदर क्या भरा है? फ्यूल भरा है. And if you see, if you put water in a bottle and you move that bottle very fast, the water makes some sort of noise inside. What is that noise called? Is it a jingling noise? No. Jingle is a noise associated with bells. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. You have heard that song. So we cannot go with jingling. Rattling, rattle is that खिलौना होता है ना बच्चों का, छोटे बच्चों का खिलौना होता है, उसके अंदर there are some things, beads and all inside, and you move it, it makes sound. That is called rattling, rattling sound. So that is also not the sound we are talking about. Tinkling, ringing or sloshing. Ringing भी नहीं आएगा because phone rings, telephone rings. Is it tinkling or is it sloshing? You imagine a water bottle filled with water and you're moving it like this. What kind of noise does it make? It makes a sloshing noise. It is called slosh. Slosh. To move around noisily inside a container. Especially water or liquid when it moves around noisily inside a container. And tinkling is also to make a light, high ringing sound like that of a small bell. Yes. So the original answer is wrong. Sloshing is the right answer. Fourth option is the correct answer. Is this clear to all of you? All right. So that was our session for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the questions. I hope you guys enjoyed the session. If you are new to our channel, I would like you to subscribe to our channel. This is the English lecture that happens every Monday to Friday at 10 o'clock. 40-minute lecture, 10 to 10:40. And in this session, we solved such kind of brilliant questions for your RBI Grade B and other regulatory bodies exams like SEBI and NABARD. So I request all of you to join the session regularly, watch the session regularly. I will give you a homework as well. These are some homework based questions. Basically, I will send you the PDF on Telegram. Okay, I'll send you this PDF on Telegram so that you guys can solve these homework questions on your own. Okay, so this is the first homework question and this is the second homework question. Again, fill in the blanks you have to solve, and then there is another homework question, the third one. So you have to solve these and you have to answer them in the chat box in the comment section. This is my Telegram group in case you haven't joined already. ये मेरा Telegram group है. Just a second. नहीं, ये नहीं है, रुको. Something is wrong. हाँ, यहाँ से जाते हैं. This is my Telegram group. आपको दूसरे दो क्वेश्चंस के स्क्रीनशॉट नहीं दिखे होंगे ना? You must स्क्रीनशॉट नहीं आए होंगे. Sorry. So I'll send you the PDF. You'll not get the screenshots on the YouTube on YouTube now. I'll send you the PDF here on Telegram. So do join me on Telegram, all of you. @Kaustubh Sir _Testbook. You can also scan this QR code and join me on Telegram, or there is a link in the description box as well. Okay. And if you wish to join our RBI Grade B Laksh batch, we are starting a new Laksh batch for 2025. RBI Grade B 2025 Laksh batch. It will begin very soon for RBI Grade B preparation next year, basic to advanced. And the link is also there in the description. If you are interested, you can join us. Very, very useful batch. And you can use my coupon code for maximum discount. KAUSTUBH. KAUSTUBH. This is my code. You can use it for maximum discount. Okay, apply coupon वाला जो option आता है, apply coupon code, वहां पे आप apply कर सकते हैं. Yes. Thank you so much, Amit, Sheetal, Vaishnavi. Thank you so much, all of you, for joining and watching the session. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, same time, 10 o'clock. Take care. Bye bye. Have a good day.